Hi Johnny. Hi Naya. Hi Brandylyn. Do I have custom stairs for the game yet? No, sis. If you want to link me to some, let me know. Because I need fences and I need stairs. You know what? Since it's just watching, we're going to go on over and go look for some. Because I got to be put on, y'all. So I have some stairs, but they're just Deco stairs. I mean, I can't really do much with those. I'm done with you, Ajani. I wonder if he has functional stairs yet. I wonder if he has stairs yet. No. How? I don't. So link me. Yeah, I bet you half of these don't even work. That's why I don't download them. Oh wait, they might. Hold on. I know those sure as hell don't work. Why do I need a ladder? These are kind of cute. Trigger expansion pack requirements. Marble. It's a fucking Sims 2. I'm done with y'all. I'm not with y'all, with this website. Look, it's fucking Sims 2. I'm so done. I'm dumb too for not seeing that it says Sims 2 right there. Because I know there's not a single set of functional, this pisses me off. There's not a single set of functional spiral stairs or like 90-degree stairs. I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother with it because I'm gonna frustrate myself. I'm gonna just keep building with these busted ass stairs until then. Because I don't really mind the stairs. Like I haven't really like found a need or a reason to actually like change them. So if you guys couldn't tell, I've never used these controls before. Like I've opened them like maybe twice, but I've never actually used them while I was streaming. But I just recently got a wireless mouse. It's just a little piece of shit, like a little Logitech mouse. Because I was starting to have wrist problems, and I don't know, like my dad is also a very, obviously he's not a gamer, but he's, how do I word this? He's a very, technologically inclined person, so half of the things that I've never even heard of, he tells me about, or that I've never experienced, he'll tell me about, like, his experiences with. And he was basically telling me that the mouse, like this mouse that I have, is basically going to give me just as much problems as the trackpad does on my laptop. So I was like, alright, thanks Dad for letting me know, but like, I mean, I have the mouse already, I'm not gonna like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the mouse will help, for sure. With my build, I don't think it'll help in terms of like me developing premature arthritis or anything, but I digress. But yeah, I did mention before that I'm ambidextrous, so this is actually helping a lot, because I have my left hand on the keyboard and my right hand is just controlling the motions, and my right hand is my stronger hand of the two, just because I was raised right-handed. I was never, like, allowed to explore using my left hand, I guess, until, like, well into my adulthood. Well, I take that back. I was probably like 17 or 18 when I discovered that I can use both hands for lots of things. I think it first started with eating, honestly. And I know it's gonna be like, Alex, everyone uses both hands to do things sometimes, but like no, like I literally like would find myself only using my left hand for certain things, or only using my left hand to drive with, or any, you know what I mean, like stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm right-handed, shouldn't I be doing all of these things with my right hand? But it's not always the case. Of course it didn't do it. I like when you make a new room, and I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but it automatically starts the new room with the wallpaper that's touching next to it. So I like those beams right there, but it really bothers me that they're not touching anything. These are the tallest ones, these are the 5-cell ones. Alright, I'm about to get real anal for a second. But it's my stream, so who gives a shit? Yeah, I don't really have any inspirations for this house. Like, there's no real rhyme or reason as to why the house is all white or anything, but I guess I've mentioned in the past that I don't like building in black and white, like, at all. Like, especially not interiors, because I feel like it's a cop-out. Like, it's the same thing with, like, clothing. Like, you don't have to put much effort into putting on a black shirt and matching it with white Converse. You know what I mean? Like, so it's the same thing with the scent. I like to challenge myself, but I don't know. I was feeling like a chill stream today, so I figured an all-white house, like, could be kind of cool in theory. I just gotta give it, like, the same attention that I do, like, my full color build and whatnot. This is really starting to bother me. I love using the mouse, I really do, but I might go back to my trackpad just because of this bullshit. Because with my trackpad, I can literally use 2 fingers and twirl them, like, in a circular motion, and it spins my camera around. Like, flawlessly, like, with no effort at all. And here I'm like, let me turn the camera. Probably shouldn't have breathed like that, it sounded a little strange. As you guys know, I have tons of build mode windows, but I don't know, I'm just trying to make it as simplified as possible, because I am thinking about uploading this to the gallery. This house is actually Bob and Eliza's house. I've changed Eliza up, her name is now Elisa, and she is now Hispanic. I have plenty of other, like, white and black couples, and I didn't think that this needed to be one. And I felt like, I don't know, like, call me stereotyping or whatever, but I felt like I feel like Hispanic people and black people are two very passionate and compassionate people when it comes to romance and stuff, and I felt like that would add to the aspect of Bob and Eliza not liking each other at all, is because they come from two very strong ethnic backgrounds that are very strong-willed, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't know, I just thought it'd be interesting, and it's my game, so it's like, I didn't really need to ask anyone for permission to do that. It's just an idea that came into my head last night. Well, I think, who was streaming? I don't fucking know, y'all. Half of the time, like, I watch entire streams and comment through them, and I'm like, did I watch a stream last night? But, I don't know. Someone streamed last night, and while they were streaming, I was, actually no, it wasn't even a stream. It was a Skype call. While I was in the Skype call with you guys, I was doing Bob and Eliza makeovers. And by you guys, I just mean some of the people that I've met through the Black Summer. So if you guys haven't joined, go ahead and join. I don't know what you're waiting for. There's amazing people and really talented people there too, of all things. Alright, so I do have CC plants. I don't really need these guys here anymore. And I don't really have a set agenda for this house at all. This was the house that was open because, like I said, I was editing Bob and Elisa last night. And, yeah, when I opened up my game, I was like, what in all hell is that? And it was this house I started building when I had little to no CC. As you guys will soon pick up on if you haven't already, I just started downloading CC like within the past like 4 to 5 months. And when you do that, or at least for me anyways, I'm constantly building new houses. I don't ever go back to my old builds just because of the fact I don't like the way they look. Well, if you don't like something, you can change it. And that's just something I wasn't really afraid of. I just didn't want to bother doing. I just figured like I could just bulldoze the whole lot and just build a new house, like, and I would be satisfied with it. But for the sake of the stream and for like interest purposes, I guess, I decided to make over their house because I made the Sims over. I need to figure out how to do that with my keyboard. I know there's a way. There has to be. Okay, so those move up and down, left and right. If I do shift click. Okay, shift is a giant jump. Okay. Enter. R's recolor. Ooh, what is this? Dope. I just figured it out. Okay, cool. So you... Oh wait, what? What the hell? Oh, U lets you look at the whole house as a whole. And then when you undo it, it takes you back down to the first level. Okay, well that's helpful. Not Y. O, P, L. L's for lighting, which I think I knew. G's grid. Okay, that's the same thing. There's a zoom and zoom out. I don't know, y'all. How the hell is it going to take a screenshot? I just pushed the shift key. Does shift take screenshots now? I bet you one of my keys is stuck. This is kind of an older laptop. I mean, not old, like elderly, but it's like 4 going on 5 years old. Actually, I got it in 2013, around this time, around August, late July. So it's not that old, but it's also not like fresh out of the box either. How are you guys doing today? Let me know. Is my audio fine? I actually figured out that I can check my audio myself in OBS, but it doesn't tell me the clarity of the audio. What I mean by that is, it tells me the volume at which I'm speaking. Like there's a little decibel reader that like flickers up and down depending on like the volume of your voice, but it doesn't tell me the clarity of it. So that's why I asked you guys, like, if everything sounds clear and audible, I guess. And two, with the music, I checked the volume before I started playing music. Part of the reason is because this playlist is very short. I think it actually just ended as I'm talking about it. Let's see. Yep. Alright. I want to check out Rewind Remix because I've been using Auto Music, which connects me to Rewind Remix. Let's just do this. Again, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions in terms of CC that you guys use that you think, hey Alex, why don't you have this yet? Like, tell me. Like, I'm not gonna be offended if you guys are like, why the fuck haven't you downloaded this? Like, 'cause I don't know about it. Like, obviously I would have downloaded it. Like Johnny said about the stairs, like I didn't even know there was an option to get stairs. Honestly, like I literally just started downloading CC. Like, I'm new to this, but I'm also intelligent, and so it doesn't seem like I'm new, you know what I mean? So like, half of the time people see my builds and they're like, wow, he's been doing this for years. I haven't. Like, I stopped playing The Sims when I was like 10. Like, this is literally like, The Sims 4 was my return to The Sims. Like, the last time I played The Sims, it was on the PlayStation 2. Like, the PlayStation 2, to put it in your head. And yeah, I don't know. I just, for a while, I was too busy being forced to grow up and to take care of my sister and my family, not in a financial means and like an emotional means. So I had to grow up. Like, I wasn't allowed to play video games for the simple fact that I had to focus in school. And if I wasn't focused on school, it would reflect, and my parents would notice that. They would take note, like, oh, well, Alex is obviously doing something because his grades are dropping or whatever. And I wasn't able to get scholarships. I didn't qualify for them because of my parents' income. So I relied solely on my grades to be able to get into schools. And that kind of sounds backwards because your grades can determine your scholarships, but I didn't qualify for any scholarships, is what I'm trying to get at. So I had to do twice as much work to prove that I was actually worthy of going to these schools, or worthy of, you know what I mean? Of course, there's plenty of schools that are willing to take your money, like, and don't care about your grades and stuff, but I'm not going to go to one of those universities. That wasn't me. Not saying anything about the university that anyone goes to or decides to go to, or if you don't go to university and you go to community college, that's fine, that's you. But for me, I knew I wanted the best for myself, and I knew that my parents wanted the best for me, because obviously they've given their whole life to make sure that I have the best. So I really like this. I think these are for apartments, maybe? I don't fucking know. But it doesn't make sense on this build. And that doesn't make sense either. Ooh, there we go. And then too, like, you're able to like drag to the edge of the screen sometimes, and it'll take you where you want to go. And then other times it's like, nope, sorry sis. Not for you, not today. Alright, so I guess I've discovered there's no buttons on my keyboard anyways, because I'm on a MacBook, that move the camera around. So I'm just going to have to keep doing this. Which is fine, it's just I don't like a lot of things. There's a lot of things that discourage me from playing, and one of which is like how easily accessible the game is. I know it sounds like sometimes I complain a lot, but I'm not complaining. I'm just very critical about the game because, like I said, I just came back to it after all these years, and like I expect the game to have grown infinitely in that time. And like there's people out there who say, like, swear up and down, oh well, the game has different coding and blah blah blah, so it's different now as compared to like the Sims 3 and the Sims 2. But like, if the game has developed such vastly different coding and whatnot, wouldn't you think that they would accompany that with completely different and more capable employees? That's just me. I mean, honest to God, like, yeah, hire me. Like, honestly, like, I don't know shit about coding, but I'll build the fuck out of your worlds. I feel like coding is something that is not easy to learn, but with the type of mind that I have, it would be relatively simple for me to pick up on very quickly. And that's not to belittle anyone who's tried coding or who knows it. Like, feel free to prove me wrong. Like, tell me it's completely fucking difficult and I would never understand it. I'll take that with a grain of salt. Like, happily too. This is boo boo. Tell me why this and this are the exact same thing. Literally the exact same thing. Maybe like one has a little bit less highlights than the other. See, I'm stressed. I was hoping one would be like stark white like this. I think I'm gonna have to use some base game bullshit. I just made a comment for EA to hire me. I'm calling the base game bullshit. I mean, no tea, no shade. All tea, all shade. I do actually have these stairs are not the base game stairs anymore. I don't know if you can tell. It's a really small difference, but this compared to these, like, you see the glossiness and the shine of them, it's very minimal, but it basically replaced the white ladder-like stairway, and it changed it to wood. So it's a more of a wood texture as opposed to being like that plastic looking bullshit. I don't know. I mean, there's Sims players who love the look of the game as it is, and by all means do you, but I expect more out of a game that I spend hundreds of hours on per month. You know what I mean? Like, so I do get very and the two don't mix. They don't equate to one another. And at the end of the day, like, if I'm here paying for this game, I want to pay for something that's worth my time and worth my coin. Instead of just downloading a game because I need something to play when I'm bored. Because, like, I've got other things to do when I'm bored. Like, I can clean, I can fucking apply for more jobs. I could always use a part-time job. But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of respect for the game. I just think it's lacking in a lot of areas. And I mean, I get it's still under development, but it's been 3 years. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like they put out bullshit game packs and stuff just to shut us up. Like, just to keep us spending money. And it's not cool. It's really not. Like, I feel like they listen to us and by us I mean like YouTubers, SimTubers, who make comments like this. Like, I feel like they listen, they just don't implement those changes until it's too late. Until like how long is it gonna be before another game comes out and just blows the Sims out of the fucking water because they've been like, oh well, we'll give that to them, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna tease them with this shit for the next 5 fucking years. And then we're gonna tease them with The Sims 5 before that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, man. Where are these curtains from? Hold on, are those base game curtains? Because I actually really like them. They are. What? I've never seen these before. What? Oh yeah, I have. They're just those ugly white and blue, so I'd never use them. I didn't know there was different swatches. The more you know. Take back what I said, EA. You do some things right. Some. Again, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate every one of you for being here. It really means a lot to me. What doesn't mean a lot to me is that fucking song that every YouTuber uses, and it's grating on my nerves. Grating on the ears. Oh, come on, don't tell me I'm sleepy already. You know when you get like that midday, like, ugh, when is this day gonna be over drag? That's happening right now, and it's fucking like 2 p.m. That's 1 o'clock. Damn, y'all are talking up a storm. Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Luther sus that is Sims 2 stairs. Oh yeah, I know. I know. The stairs in the game are trash. They are trash, babe, but I don't know where to find any more. So please feel free to link me to someone. Your wireless mouse died. Get out of Johnny Explore with my left hand. I'm done with you. I don't know these people. I dipped on y'all. What do you mean? Last night in the call? Yeah, because I was building and like you guys were playing Uno. And like, I don't know, I just, like, I would like make comments or whatnot and it was just like, not that I wasn't being heard, it was just kind of like, I was talking about something completely different than y'all were. And I was tired and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop out like that. Hi, Danny Love. Hi, Shawnee, babe. Thank you, Ajani, and thank you, Nair. Feel free to like the stream, you guys. Oh, Danny, you are making me have secondhand withdrawals, I guess. I can't really do much in terms of decorating in this house because it's a rental house and we'll be moving soon. So it's like, there's no real point in me getting attached to like a new bed position or like moving my TV to the other side of the room, which I very well can. Like, there's 2 different cable outputs. Like, there's one directly in front of me and my TV is actually right here, which is right next to my closet, where there's another cable output. However, I'm moving, so it's like, is it even worth it to like get adjusted to a whole new living space and then to have to move and redo it all over again, like according to a different house's layout? They don't let you like I love. Honest to God, this music is really getting on my nerves. I'm for real about to cancel, throw the whole fucking channel away. Not my channel, the music channel. Tell me y'all haven't heard that on 60,000 different YouTube channels. Like, it says that these are free, so pray to God that they actually are, because nope. Cool, there's 7 of y'all watching. Thank you for coming out. Really appreciate it. I mean, it's a big difference from when I first started and there was like 2 people watching. Or there would be people watching and like no one would comment anything, and it's like, okay. Like, hi, like, can I help you? Welcome to Walmart. What a wicked way to treat a girl that loves you. I'm really tempted to just play some fucking Beyonce and call it a day. Like, I don't have any recent videos on my channel. I think the last one that I did, the last stream I did with you guys, I ended up pulling down. Just because I started talking about a really touchy subject, but it was something that I had to get out, so I wanted to say it on stream. I just didn't want it to be like, that was weird. I didn't want it to be online anymore. I don't know. You know how like you have like a pissy fit, and then like later on you're like, all right, well you could have just kept that to yourself type thing. But like it's a good defense, so I don't regret saying anything I said at all. Like I stand by everything I said, but there's just a time and place for everything. I feel like that was something that didn't need to be on record for the rest of eternity. More so because it was a bad memory for me. Like I don't want to go back and remember having been that upset over something. I'm still upset over it. I haven't gotten over it by any means. I'm just going to stop talking about it because it's just going to cause more problems. And then eventually, like, if someone does come to my channel and wants to work with me, they're going to be like, oh shit, well I wonder what he's going to say about me, you know? But like, that's not the case, like, at all. I was speaking my mind because I wasn't being heard. Whole ass stream, like a whole 30 minutes have gone by. They're over there clowning on my base game stairs. Alright, let's hook them up with a nice kitchen. So I'm done with the outside of the house. Well, for now. Not permanently. Let's see. I'm gonna do that. Cause actually, somehow I knew that that was the wrong direction for me to be going in, but I still did it. That wall actually be gone, so let's put this there. Honestly, without CC, I would not be here. I swear on everything. I would not be sitting right here recording. There'd be no reason to. It'd be boring as fuck. Y'all would literally be watching me play a game that like everyone else plays. The good thing about CC is it gets to customize like who you are as a simmer, right? So like there's some people who don't even play with build mode CC. All they play with is create a sim. Which, I mean, do you. That's what the game is for creative expression. As for me, I could never. I will never play without CC. Let's see, is there a corner cabinet? Tight. Okay, so these are new, actually. They're the Blanco, which is this guy right here. These are the used version. Oh, this one right here. It's just a recolor in black, and I think there's gray, like a slate gray, which I might actually use, and then white. I'm gonna do the gray. I keep trying to use my trackpad to spin the camera. I'm really not used to this. Let me slide it. Alright, so I have another set of CC cabinets. Where are they? These Maddox ones. Alright, come on. But do I have gray that matches? No, I guess we'll just do black. Or you know what? Yellow could work. Oh, it's not yellow, it's beige. We'll do that. So I still wanted the windows to be visible and open, as opposed to these would have taken up too much of the window. Like the bottom would still be exposed, but then it would look like, that doesn't look right. I don't like seeing like a tiny little sliver. I would have to have the cabinets. Well, hey, that works, actually. See, the more you know. You just gotta play around with things to see what your style is. And sometimes you'll end up making lots of mistakes, and that's okay. Like, there's no right way to play this game at all. And if someone tells you there is, because they're bitter, and they either really like the way that you build, and they're just like, oh, that's not how you do that, to discourage you, and you can't listen to other people, especially not when it comes to developing your own personal style in the game. And learning what suits you best. If you like something, by all means do it. You don't have to rely on someone else's opinion to tell you what's what in a game that's yours. That's the great thing about it, is this game it belongs to each and every one of you that has it, and no one can take that away from you. I was about to say, I was like, how is there fucking an infinitesimal amount of recolors for this, but there's only 3 up here, or for these. But these are just different countertops. This is like a marble, bluish marble. I'm trying to think if I took. Yeah, I did. I just feel really off today, y'all. One thing I really like doing too is making little alcoves. If that's too small. I'll do it the other way. These walls are really pissing me off. I'm really thinking about just deleting the whole fucking set of walls. Alright, whatever, I'll just put it in the corner and just stop worrying about it. Oops, buy food. Alright, so we've got these guys here. Oh, fuck, of course. Of actual course. Why? What did you fucking do? That's one of my biggest issues with this game is the clipping. I fucking hate with the passion the amount of clipping that happens. Like, why is that necessary? I know that there's two cabinets stacked on top of each other. I fucking place them there. Why do you have to show me with pixels? I don't get it. Again, like I said, I'm not a coder or anything, so I don't understand why that has to be there, but I know it shouldn't have to. I'm not stressed, I swear. It's just a game. It's a pixel. I'm done. I'm not gonna talk shit anymore. Starts talking shit in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. I told y'all this house is gonna be really planned and really simple, but I'm not feeling myself today. Obviously, like, I'm building with fucking black and white everywhere. For lack of better words, I'm not feeling as colorful as I usually do. I still feel creative, like I'm inspired to build. I just could care less how it turns out, and I hate feeling like that, because obviously I love this game. So I said I was gonna give them a bomb-ass kitchen. So let's do that. How many of you guys have been having a good day today? I'm doing okay in terms of, like, not wanting to stab my computer screen. I'm feeling fine. I get really irritated really easily. And I don't know, I probably have like borderline anger issues or something. I don't fucking know. Tune in next week to see if Alex ever gets diagnosed with aggression issues. It's not even aggression. Like, I understand that some of you guys who know me personally know that I can pop off really quick. It's just, I'm really defensive over people that I know and people I don't know. Like, I stand up for people, not like strangers on the sidewalk. Like, I don't put myself in other people's business like that. But if it's someone, like, that I've interacted with, what the fuck is that? Sounds like someone's opening a water hose and spraying my door. I don't know how the fuck else to explain that. I really don't. This was supposed to be their garage. That's why that's there. It's like a garage repaint, and or wall paint. And there's the outside of the garage, which is, I think it's CC. Oh no, it's not. I do have a CC garage in here though. Let me switch that up real quick. It's like a Sims 3 garage, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, I do. This one looks so much fucking better. Where have I been, y'all? I'm really not all there. I mean, some of y'all knew that. I knew like, Alex no shit, but like, I'm really not all there today. This even has color, sis. Come through with the color choice. I like that one. That one matches a little better. I still like that one more though. I think it's just because of the floor. Let me do this. Alright, bro, there's for real someone trying my nerves right now. Oh, bitch. I'm so fucking dumb. We're moving, so it's the sound of the tape dispenser. You know how like packing tape is really loud when you pull it apart? I was saying it sounded like water being sprayed. It's literally like the noise when you peel apart tape from the roll. Can you say head ass? Head ass. Can't believe I didn't figure that out until just now. Like, I literally, right before the stream, I went down there to take the tape to my parents so they could start boxing shit up. Well, not start. We've been boxing stuff up for the whole month. Can I do a little fence action? Let's see. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you even harder. Well, take it back. Unfuck yourself. 'Cause I actually really like that. But, of course, it's not gonna fucking line up. Why would it? Why would it? I'll just put it in the middle, right here, I guess. They don't love you like I love you. They don't love you like I love you. Which one is this? This home? Why is this green right here? I don't understand. Oh. Because I didn't bring this all the way to the edge, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I've done worse. Yeah, it's gonna be that one. As for the fencing, still not loving it. I forgot I paused the music. I was like, why did this hoe stop? I'm gonna take a little break. My arms are getting really tired in this position. You need to hold off on Sims 5. I was just talking shit. The chandeliers, Danny, are from, let me tell you, I believe Lixman? Lixman? I'll type it in the chat. You're French. Welcome, Lisa. I don't speak French, so welcome. Hi, Kyrie. Miss Ernestine. Better be bad, I can't block you again. I'm done. I can unmod her so you can block her. What's that thunder? Are you talking about here for me? No, I think it's my parents packing. They're just loud as fuck. You know how, like, there's a way you can, like, tape and it's just like, they literally go, like, fast as fuck. Which, I mean, I guess, like, pack however you want. You want to get it done. Did y'all kick me out of the call when I fell asleep? Kick the sleep, folks, but we still love you. I was snoring, wasn't I? It was little snores. Well then. How do I get on these calls? Well, Anaya started the group, so I guess I would ask her to add you, because I don't know about all that. She said, we're not really in charge, though, it's a democracy. That is true. Because we've added people in the past. Not that I'm saying that you'll do it, I'm just letting you know what's happened in the past. Right now, we're at 14 people, and we've tried going up to 16, and both of the other 2 people that we added started bullshitting right away. Like, they went back into our chat history, and, like, it tells you when people are, like, being nosy or whatever, which is fine, be nosy, but, like, this person was, like, making it blatantly obvious that they were being nosy, like, and it gives you like a little update. It's like, this person opened this person did this person started reading old chat history from 1952 when the group was started, like, and so it got real shady. Like, not only that, but I really do think that there is multiple people that watch either my streams or in the Skype call or both, that take those ideas and take them to the Facebook group, which is something I haven't touched base on. So I'm going to stop reading comments for a second and talk about it. If there's one of you that's out there taking ideas and giving them to other people, please stop. Like, I'm not going to be messy right now just because I feel like being messy isn't really the answer for this. But the second, and I mean the literal second, I woke up the next morning after our tiny house build, someone went into the Facebook group and was like, I'm going to start a tiny house challenge. Look at me. Like, these are all my inspiration pics. You guys should submit to my challenge. And it's like, I get that we didn't invent the idea of the tiny house, but we literally had just done that the night before, like hours before that person made that post. And it wasn't any of us in the group, but I don't know if there's someone who's like sharing the pictures that we send within the Skype group somewhere. I just gotta ask that you stop. If it's not your picture or if it's not your content to be sharing, don't share it. By all means, if you do something in the challenge within our Skype call, like I do, like the Lilo and Stitch Sims, I shared those because those are my Sims. Like, I made those myself. I didn't mention that we did it in the Skype call, you know what I mean? Like, I did it like the least messy way as possible. I don't know, I just feel like there's certain people that we don't think they are who they say they are or who they claim to be. So just keep an eye out for stuff like that, because I notice, I really do pay attention. Like, I'm not stupid. And like I said, it could be purely coincidental. It could just be me running off, but I don't know. The house is lovely, thank you. Not 1952. No, for real though, because it was like, chats were being read from like weeks back, and it's like, okay, well, if you read the chat from yesterday, that's fine, so be it, but it literally told us every time that person opened up a new chat history. Like, and it happened like 4 times in a row before that person was removed. Okay, so here's one thing I never do. I don't ever continue the exterior paint inside, but I love this. I'm telling y'all, I'm in a really weird mood today. Like, and it's not a bad mood, it's just, I'm doing stuff I don't ever do. I'm gonna go into live mode and see if she can actually go up the stairs still. So this is their garage. It's kind of like a little loft space. Wait, hold up. Who was that old lady in here? Okay, he can still go up the stairs, but who is this? Who the fuck is that? She don't live here? Oh, she's their nanny. Sis, I forgot I hired a whole fucking nanny. Because Bob and Eliza don't be taking care of their kids, and y'all know that's tea. Y'all know 100% facts. That's tea. They do not take care of their fucking kids. Well, kid. They just had a baby. I know not everyone has pregnant Bob and Eliza in their game, but Eliza was pregnant, and she actually just had a little white baby. We're just gonna say he's mixed, and he's real light skinned. Because I can't justify why the baby looks 10 shades lighter than the mom and the dad put together. I cannot. Of course. Oh, there's stairs there. I was like, why can't I fucking picture him? This game really does have you question your ethics and your whole life. It's like, why can I do that on this wall, but I can't do it over here? Okay. So, let me see if this looks okay here. Okay. However, these need to go. That one can stay, I guess. And no, it's base game. I cannot. I cannot. This creeps me out. When there's like certain floorings that look like you can't use them, but you can. I guess it's just like in the process of like learning them or something. I don't know, they forget to add them. Oh, but you guys said you saw that about the tiny house thing? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm telling myself it was a coincidence just so that way I'm not stressing over it, but it was a little concerning. It was a little strange, just to say the least. Like, I was like, okay, well, who did that? We did that first, so why? I don't know. I mean, that person said they were inspired by the TV show, so, I mean, I don't know them, so I just gotta go with it, what they say. And they were inspired by the show, and they were inspired. I don't know. Johnny, still waiting for those stairs, sis. I'm still waiting. If y'all know what I reference, I fucking love y'all. I spent way too much time on the internet if y'all couldn't tell. If you don't know, it's the Judge Judy meme. Where she's like patting on her, or like pounding, actually, I should say, on her little like judge stand. I don't know, her podium, I guess. And she's trying to like get someone to answer her or something, and it blew up. It turned into a meme, and like people are using that. Like when Bay promises head, and then they upload the GIF of Judge Judy doing that. I don't know. I'm a very easy to entertain person, so stuff like that just like makes me geek the fuck out. I don't know. When I was younger, I was super like, I'm a hipster. I don't like memes. Memes are gross. Like, why do people take time to make stupid shit like that on the internet? Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm making fun of my fucking self. Like, that's really how I was. I did not get memes. I didn't see their purpose. Like, I just wasn't about it. And then something switched. Like, I think I actually started finding funny memes, and it was game over from there. Like, alright, well, These are one of the only things that I will actually use from the base game, which I should look for recolors for the garden pots. Let me make a note of shit I need to download. Because now that I've been merging stuff, it's a lot easier for me to download stuff and not have to worry about it. Bitch, recolor, I typed that. I said what I said. I typed what I typed. What is garden planter box? I know there are, like, of course, one of the easiest things to do is recolor base game stuff. Stairs. So I actually, you guys, have not really good news. I mean, it's good because I'll be going back to school soon. So I guess it's never a bad thing to go back to school. But it's just like, I mean, I guess it's good news for me. You guys probably, I mean, I'm sure you guys care. So I shouldn't say that. But because I'm moving, I've been speaking a lot with realtors and stuff, more so like my parents, like they handle all of that. But the realtor that we're currently working with is one of my mom's close friends, and so I was like, I'm gonna take this opportunity to ask her some questions because you guys know I do this to build. That's the only reason I do it, is to build houses and to make my ideas come to life. Well, not really to life, but in-game life, you know. And she actually recommended me to the program that she went through to get her realtor's license. So, you might be looking at a future real estate agent. I love houses. I love building houses. Eventually, I would like to take that and become an architect. However, architect school takes time, and becoming a realtor doesn't. She said that I could get my certification in less than 3 weeks. That the girl that she last recommended the program to finished in a week and a half. And yeah, basically you can do it all online and get your certification. You just have to study for it. And the only thing that worries me is that I don't build for the technical aspect. I build because I like to build. I like seeing pretty houses and like thought out houses and stuff. What the hell? No, I really didn't have to say what the hell like that. I really did not. There was no need for it. It's uncalled for. Okay. Can I make it bigger? You have to manually do it. You're a hoe. A whole hoe. I don't really like that. But I don't really think I have a choice, because I'm not going to sit here and do this roof 1,000 times over. Maybe if it was symmetrical, I would like it a little more. You might have to. I just throw the whole roof away. I'm really tempted. No, because I sat there and worked on it. I'm not going to do that to myself. However, I can delete this part and add a roof that's a little more this one. I'm just waiting for someone to comment. Alex, I thought you weren't vibing with this music. Some of it's okay, the rest of it's bullshit. Well, you need to calm down just a little bit. So it's just a smidgen. Did that really? Oh, no, it didn't. If you guys didn't know, you can hold the Alt button when you're making roofs, and it'll do the same thing as when you're in build mode. It'll make it so that way the roof doesn't click into place. Oh my god, my arms are so sore. Thank you, Naya. The honey coffee got real good. It's the caffeine kicking in. Yeah, y'all realize when I started talking about that person they got out of the stream, right? They probably disliked it too. F-a-ho. I accepted your request, babe. Your friend request. Bob the Builder and Liza Minnelli get all the way out. All the way out. Their daughter's Brandylyn Pancakes. I'm really about to name her fucking Brandylyn. Who ugly? You totes buy a buy from me. When you get your author coins, you're gonna hire me to help design your compound. That really, honestly, I'm not gonna get all sappy, but thank you. Like, that means the world to me. It really does to hear something like that. I'm not gonna say nothing today. A Valentina scratch. Y'all, I just, honest to God, like, I don't talk about this a lot just because I'm a really independent person, but I want a spouse who's going to relate to the same shit that I do. And obviously, like, you won't find someone who loves everything that you love, but I know it's possible to find someone who appreciates your sense of humor. And I don't know, I have such obscure... I have such obscure references sometimes, and it, I don't know, it's just kind of funny, like, to me anyways, that like half of the time I make references or jokes to certain things in social media or on TV and movies, whatnot, whatever, what have you. And like some of you guys, it just goes right over your head. And I'm not saying you're not smart enough to get it, just some of you guys don't watch the shows that I watch. So it's like, Drag Race, for example, is a show that I watch heavily. I've seen just about every season since the beginning. Like, obviously not when it came out on TV, but I went back and I watched every season. And so I know all these like obscure Drag Race references that like other people would just like wouldn't even bat an eyelash at, because they wouldn't understand it. And that's all I'm trying to get at, is that like I hope I find someone who appreciates my sense of humor the way I do. You better build. That's what I'm talking about. Biatch. Y'all saw that, right? I think my game's glitching out or something. I don't know. I think EA's hacking me. No, but for real though, because some of the things that used to work don't work at all anymore, and it's like, why is that? Like the build a room tool just stopped working all of a sudden. Like it works 50% of the time, and the other 50% of the time it's like, okay, well, is it going to work or not? Like half of the time the answer is or no. Like just straight up no, I guess. So one thing I noticed, remember I told you guys these stairs are a recolor? Look at that one compared to the white one. Are they not the same exact color? I think they tried it and they said that it was like a wood retexture, but they literally just made the white one override with the gray one, which kind of sucks because I wanted them to be white. But, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I didn't make the CC, so it's not like, what the fuck? Oh, well, I guess that kind of works. Also, if you guys know of any, what do you call it? Fences. That's right. Because I've mentioned before, and I'm going to keep talking about it because it pisses me the fuck off. The only CC fence that I freaking have, you guys can see, I'm not lying. The only CC fence I have, and the only CC fence, the only fence that I ever used, it was supposed to look like that. You see how it glitches now? It's supposed to be a full wall of glass. And I don't know, EA's fucking with me. They really are. They're trying it. Aggravating. And not only that, I think I'd be able to live with it if it was just the posts that were added. But like, this wall, all 5 of these are different sizes, right? Look at this. They all turn out to be the same size. I really can't. I haven't updated. See, it looks like it wants to do it, so I know that they're still there. Come back to me, please. Please come back. Come back, bitches. I miss you, bitches. Oh, but really though, I'm about to get emotional over these fucking fences. I cannot. I actually really love the house. A lot. It's very simple, but it's also not at all in the slightest. And that's what I like about my build, is that I'm able to make things as complex or not as I would like them to be. I just got an idea, let's see if it works. Bro, I'm gonna be so happy if this works. You guys don't understand. Come on, Peggy Sue, get with the fucking program. Okay, so I can build here. Hashtag is a treehouse. Hashtag saying verbal hashtags since 1901. Let's see, can I put stairs going up there? Or is that like the third floor? It's the second floor and that's the third floor. Okay, so I need another little thing. Okay. Y'all see this, right? Tried it. Fucking tried it. Witches. Alright, so if you guys couldn't tell, this guy serves no purpose. He's just there for a place marker. And now it looks like it's an actual treehouse floating in the trees. It's exactly what I wanted. Well, I mean, I guess it's not really floating because you can see that it's attached to the house still. Should I make it floating? Let's see. I very well could, but would it make sense? Nah, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. This is a room, bitch. What are you talking about? Why can't I shift? Thank you. Maybe it's just like my computer it's lagging out or something. But I don't know. Like I really. Thank you, Shannon. I'd be ecstatic to have my art hanging on your walls. Hi, Sinking. Hi, Myrtle. I'm not that black. I'm done. Pagan emojis. Yes. Yes. That's another thing, too. Like, I obviously have a lot of ideas and stuff. One of them was making a set of emojis, because you can sell that shit for, like, I don't know, like, I could even sell it for $1.99, and I know I could make bank off of that. But, like, at the end of the day, being an artist isn't... How do I word this? It's not entirely influenced by money for me. I know that I'm going to have to get a separate secondary job that has nothing to do with art. Well, take that back. If I do become a realtor, it will obviously have something to do with art. In terms of, like, me being able to describe the color patterns of houses and, like, things like that. Is this even my big neighborhood? Yeah, it is. And then that one tiny house in the corner. Yes, I can't wait to finish that build right there. That's my Mother Earth house. This, there is CC there, but the roof throws it off. But yeah, that's a CC thing. I remember building this. This I actually built while I was watching 13 Reasons Why. I had this on, like, 13 Reasons Why on my TV, and I was building this entire house. Like, and I say I built it while I was watching the whole season. Like, literally the whole season I watched in the course of, like, 2 nights. And while I was doing it, I was playing The Sims. But even then, like, you can tell, like, that house is very simplistic compared to what I'm doing right here. Or that one, even. How about we get into some decorating? I'm tired of building. I'm tired of that fucking staircase, too. I'm so mad about it, honestly, like... Alright, you know what? Since I'm done building, I'm actually going to unplug my mouse. And go back to my trackpad. Actually, I'm going to take a bathroom break really quick, so give me like 30 seconds. Let me check the chat and I'm going to go to the bathroom. Why can't people be blunt and say what you're going to say, be direct? What do you mean? Who are you talking about, sis? Spill the tea. I'll be right back. Sorry if you'll hear me deep sighing over here. I'm trying to position myself. I didn't want to say anything because my window's open, which is why you guys can partially see me today. Let me see how well it looks. Is OBS even open? Am I still... Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys can kind of see me. My face is like kind of lit from this side, so this side's really dark. But it's surprisingly not hot. Usually when I have my window open for a second, it changes the temperature in my room, like, infinitely. I wonder if I flashed you guys, how soon do you think I would get flagged? Like immediately? You can't wait to beat Danny. I mean, if you're giving out beatings, I can name a few people who can use me. I'm so bad about eating, like, well, not bad, but I don't eat actual meals, I just snack all day. Which I guess isn't really a bad thing for a vegetarian, because it helps keep your body going. But I would be better off if I ate like 4 meals a day instead of like 55 snacks and 2 meals like I do. I literally have wheat thins right here next to me. I got some Takis. I got this little yogurt bitch. This was all here. The only thing I grabbed was my yogurt from my fridge, which is still in my room, and these little rice cake things. But like periodically throughout the day, I'll eat like a little bit of all of them. And all of those are carbs. And I wonder why I can't lose weight. Not that I'm actively trying to lose weight, I would just like to tone up a lot more. I don't know. When I was younger, let me see. I've never really had any problems with my chest. My chest has always been fine, and it's easy for me to build muscle on my chest, but I don't want to look like super muscular. Like that's, I mean, that type of look attracts me, but that's not what I want to go for. I shouldn't have to look like a bodybuilder to find a fit, attractive man. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm content with being toned. It's just like, sometimes I feel like that is much harder to maintain than actually being in shape. Like, well, I guess I'm in shape. I shouldn't say that, but I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Ooh, yes, bitch. And there's no clipping. Come through, Jesus. The Lord is good. Thank you, God. It's the first time I've ever put 2 doors next to each other and they don't clip into one another. Watch, as I say that, I'm going to end up going into game and they're going to do some bullshit and clip. I shouldn't say that. The Lord has blesseth me, so I shall take that blessing. That's tight. That's dope. I'm going to do that a lot more now that I know that it works. I'm sorry, I can't do this bullshit anymore. I don't know, y'all. I'm conflicted. I like the trackpad because of its versatility and like, you're able to do a lot more with it. I need to use the mouse. My computer is too damn far away. I really don't need my glasses, but are the babies in The Sims born with names? Like, are they given randomized names and then you change their name when they're a toddler, or... No, right? I think you pick their name. I don't know, because I don't play with babies or toddlers. Like, toddlers more so than babies, and toddlers definitely more so than kids. I think I have 0 kid CC. All of my CC for anyone under teens are for toddlers. And even then, I have like 2 pieces of toddler CC. I had a shit ton more. You know what? I can make a whole merged toddler folder now that I think about it. Let me write that down in my notes. Because I have a whole folder of toddler CC. I just don't use it because, you know, like... Shit, that means I'm going to download more CC for toddlers. You know how, like, when your game starts to lag, the fastest thing to do is to pull out, like, a really big folder with CC you don't use? That was toddlers for me. Do any of you guys have back problems? Have you ever gone to a chiropractor? Or have scoliosis and just never went to a chiropractor either because you can't afford it or you're scared to go? Because I've been to many a chiropractor in my life. And by many, I mean plenty. And it sucks every time. Like, the feeling after you leave the chiropractor is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love having my back adjusted. I just hate physically having to go to a doctor knowing that my body is not capable of sitting up straight or like being adjusted in a straight position on its own. And it really does suck. I don't know. Some of you guys know, but I haven't really told everyone. When I was younger, I got into a series of car accidents. The first one being when I was like 4 or 5, and then again when I was 6, and then again when I was like 8 or 9, and then it stopped for a while. But I still had like that trauma from it. Like, I mean, obviously, right? I was a little kid, and like every time I got in a car, it reminded me. Well, that stopped. Like, I was completely fine. Like, and then I got into a really bad car accident on like the weekend of my 21st birthday, or the weekend following my birthday, I should say. Hadn't yet gone out for a single drink yet. This was my first time going out for my birthday, just because the actual day of my birthday was like a Friday or something, and I didn't make plans with anyone, just because I don't have friends like that. Like, I have friends that would go out with me and drink, but not if they had plans beforehand. Even if it was my birthday, they wouldn't drop their plans for it. So I guess they're not really friends. But anyways, beside the point. The one friend that I did have to go out with was busy that weekend. I think she was working late or something, and that she wouldn't get off until around 11 p.m. And she was like, I don't know if I'm going to have time to get dressed and ready. By the time I get ready, it'll be midnight, and then we drive out to Houston, it'll be 1, and then the club closes at 2. So, like, we would have only gone out for an hour. So we just waited. And I got into a 3-car pileup. And there goes my car. So now I'm all again going to the chiropractor. Well, not currently, but for months I had to go to the chiropractor again. So it's like, I don't know. And just like my position, like I can tell that I'm not sitting up straight right now. And it freaks me out because it's like, is my back going to have problems in the future from me not having good posture and from me having all these accidents? Like, I'm sure it will. I'm sure when I'm older I'm going to have hella back pains, and that scares the shit out of me. It really does. Can you guys still hear me fairly well? Like, I know I scooted back from the computer and I didn't even think to ask like if my audio is still audible or not. See, the only thing that clips down there is those things, which is fine with me, honestly. I don't look at the floor anyways. It wasn't really a good combo. I had like a vegetarian hot pocket, which was like, it's like false pepperoni, like fake pepperoni and marinara sauce. And then just like a pizza hot pocket, but with no meat, like meat substitute. And that with the taste of my yogurt is just not, they're not meshing well. And like earlier, I did brush my teeth right after I ate breakfast, but I still taste it. It's kind of grossing me out. this in almost every build I do. But it works. Actually, I've never done that before. That's cute. It's curved. See that? Yeah, sis. Okay, so only one of these will be functional. I assume it's that one. But let's have both there for the aesthetic purposes. This, I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe I could put a sink there? I don't think it'll be functional, but... There we go, now it should be functional. So, you know, sometimes you gotta, like, wash the meat off or something. I don't fucking know what you do with the barbecue pit. I haven't eaten barbecue in fucking 10 plus years. I don't know. But I'm just saying, a sink seems like a logical thing to have outside. Or this. Or I guess just to wash your hands if you're cooking and like you're outside or something. Just get your hands dirty, you can use that. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me to justify my decisions because I can't tell you. Again, if you guys have any CC that you guys know I would like, or a CC creator that I don't have in game, because the only person I download right now is Onyx Sims, and I mean, I guess not the only person, but for the most part, all of the CC I have in game is generally from Onyx Sims or Max Sims or Simcredible. With the exception of like a few individual pieces of CC from random builders or from like, people in the Black Simmer forum. But yeah, if you guys know of anything, like I know some of you guys do a pretty good job, like Ajani and like, well, most of the other people in the group too. Like Shannon too has done it as well. I mean, there's been quite a few of you who suggest on a Skype call. Like, you'll see something and be like, oh, hey, I thought you guys might like this. But, like, I don't know, you guys kind of see how I build on here. And so, like Ajani said earlier, like, why don't I have these stairs? And it's because I didn't know about them. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you see something I don't have, chances are I don't know it exists. I'm not even going to fuss with that. There we go. I think I need a fucking nap or something. There goes all my productivity for the day. I thought about making this a little reading room with all the windows here, but I think it's just going to be a bathroom. Don't ask me why I grabbed that. I don't know. Of course there's 4. What cheats? What are y'all talking about? I don't use cheats. What's a cheat? Again, I don't know what's come over me, but everything I've been building is like black to white. While the outside shell of this place is like a beigey pink, like a mauve color. Okay, so I really like this mouse, but it's also not the most responsive. What bitch? I just found a new secret. Yes, bitch. Okay. Whatever, that doesn't need to be anything special. I mean, it would be nice if they had a toilet, but beggars can't be choosers. There we go. See, you see how that like automatically put the paint on this wall? I love it when it happens, but it's very rarely it actually does happen. I think when you build inside, it's more likely to happen than when you're building outside. I don't know why, but I think that's how it works. I don't really do too much where the toilet's at. In terms of decorating and stuff, just because I don't really care. Like, it's just a toilet. Like, I don't know, I don't think my Sims are going to pay attention to what's on the walls when you're in the bathroom. I mean, humans do. I think I do. When I'm in the bathroom, I usually, like, if there's, like, a poster with writing on it, like some kind of text, I usually read it while I'm there, but I don't think my Sims give a shit. I like this, however, I don't quite know if we can use it. Actually, I think I'm going to end the stream after I finish the treehouse. I'm going to do a little bit of work to the outside of the treehouse too, so it's not going to be like soon, but I think that'll be a good cutoff point, because if not, I'll sit here and decorate this whole fucking house. Why is it so bright in there? There's not even lights in there. Oh, you know why? I don't know why, actually. That makes no sense, but whatever, you do whatever you fucking want. I'm not even gonna question it. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna come back with the stream later. I'm just gonna take a break. So, I said I was gonna end the stream, and I will. I'm just going to end it so I can finish waking up, I guess. I just feel really out of it still. But also, I have some packing I could be doing. And hearing my parents down there, like, taping things left and right. Like, I should probably be down there helping them too. So yeah. He has baby daddies that aren't shit. When I say baby daddies, I don't mean like an infinite amount. She only has 2 daughters, and both of them are from a different dad. Which I guess isn't really that uncommon. It's just both of the dads aren't shit. And that's not usually the case. Well, I mean, I guess men are shit, so maybe I'll take that back. But yeah, I don't know, I can't stop thinking about her today. I called her last night because she doesn't have a cell phone right now, so I just like called her on Facebook Messenger because I saw she was online. And she was like posting a lot of really sad, depressing shit. And like, I don't know, like I don't like for people to feel like there's not anyone to talk to. And like, obviously she can't afford to go to a freaking therapist or like couples counseling to figure out what the fuck is going on in her husband's brain or her boyfriend. And so I don't know, I just like to extend a hand when I can. Like I'm much younger than her and she knows that obviously, but she also knows that like I have good advice. So she listened to me and it was nice to be able to give my input and for her to actually like take it into consideration. But today she made a really blatantly obvious post talking about how her man wasn't shit and that if he wanted to leave her to go fuck other girls, that like of course she would be upset, but that doesn't make her jealous and blah 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 and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, damn girl, you tell him, like, cause she never speaks up like that ever. Like she just usually, if she's having problems with him, she'll say, oh, things are sour right now, or like I wish things were better between us, and that's it. Like leave it at that. But she dead ass called him out last night. Or no, this morning actually. And I was dying, fucking laughing. Like some of the shit she was saying about him, right? And then I commented on there, I was like, you're damn right. I was like, you're a fucking queen and you deserve to be treated like one. I was like, don't ever forget that. Well, then he starts commenting on there and he was like, what the fuck, Cass? Like, cause her name's Cassie. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, what is this? Like, what is this supposed to mean? She's like, you know damn well what it means, ho. Like, I was just going off on him. Like, it made me laugh. But, like, it sucks that, like, she can't talk to him about that in person. Because he's a user, like, I think he's a coke addict. I don't know. I haven't really asked her about all of that. I just know he's not shit. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. It was like, well, it wasn't funny. It was relieving to see her stand up for herself. Like, I hope it doesn't come back to bite her. Because I know he's a little crazy. So I hope he doesn't like try and get physical or something with her. God forbid. Like I'll keep her in my prayers, and I told her that last night too. Um, Last night was before she made the post, so like obviously I knew some shit was about to go down because I told her I'd keep her in my prayers, but yeah, I don't know. I don't. Men really aren't shit. Like, so don't let a man come into your life and tell you he's gonna fix you and he's gonna make things better for you when he's really not. Especially if he doesn't have a fucking job or a car or anything for that matter. Like, I don't know. But I think this guy was one of her like high school sweethearts or something. So it's like that's just a difficult situation. Like she still loves him, but she doesn't give a shit about him. She's just trying to keep it civil because she has a daughter with him. Which is kind of sad, like, which is why I advocate all the time. Don't have kids until you're ready to have kids. Like, she wanted to have a kid, and I think she thought it would keep him around, and look what it's done. I'm gonna die the day one of my family members finds my channel. I don't think anyone, I mean, I've told, like, my close family that I make YouTube videos. I don't give a shit. Like, they're like, okay, cool, like, do you. Like, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But, like, they've never asked, like, what's your YouTube channel I want to watch? Like, they don't care. Which is kind of sad to say out loud, but like, I don't know, they have their own lives to live. They really aren't bothered with what I'm doing online. I actually kind of like that, even though they're not the same. Are they? They're not. Those are the ones that go together, I think. Do they? Oh, fucking no. Oh, they're not the same. I don't like either of those. Just go with that, I guess. Is that even the same one? Oh, you know what it is? Because the counters don't go all the way. That looks weird. I think I already have a sink in here. Yeah, I do. I'll just make this into like a little TV stand or something. I was gonna put a sink here and like a whole little vanity setup, but I'm not in the mood to redo the whole room. I could have sworn I downloaded a round bed. 2 of them actually. There they are. Let me guess, there's no freaking blanket for this bed. Dope. I wish that would go all the way across, but that works for me. There they are. It's not for this bed either, is it? Nope, but it's gonna have to be. Pillow over there. Pillow in the middle. Right in the middle there. Dope. Add some windows in here. And some curtains. And I said I was going to do the outside, but it took a long time to do this room, a lot longer than I expected, so I'm actually going to be ending the stream here with these Lulame curtains. So no, I'm not joking. They're called like lame or something like that. Lamale. And it looks like it says Lulame to me, and that's what I will forever call them. All these curtains are by Devilicious. These as well are by Devilicious. I went on a downloading spree from all their shit from their site. And I still don't think they're all here. Because I downloaded some that were only half, like they went halfway across. Are they Roman curtains maybe? They were. Oh, they're called blinds, that's why. Roman blinds. And not curtains. I thought you could use the 9-button on curtains. I guess not. It's not the best, but it'll do. I'm actually going to leave these exposed. I'm not going to put any blinds there. I was going to put stairs going from here up and then from here up. However, I didn't leave any room for stairs. So they're only going to be able to access it from up here. Which is fine. I'll just have to go from inside to do it. This, I think I can still make this work though. Alright, I'm going to save the game and read you guys' comments really quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. Again, thank you guys for coming to watch. At this point, um, feel free to leave your social media in the chat, where people can get in contact with you if you want. I feel like by saying that, it reduces the amount of people that do try to self-promote. So like if you're here and you've been here for a while and you're like, oh, let me see if he wants to watch my channel, wait till the end of the stream. Put Tumblr on your phone and pick everything you like. That way when you get a computer, you know where to go. It's by here. I got a whole page on her website. I have Tumblr on my phone. I just don't use it. I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to someone up in the chat. Oh, that's Naya. Okay, sorry. A Dropbox or boxaccount.com with your phone, save stuff. Right, start saving stuff now because stuff literally, Naya, like, it'll go up and 24 hours later it'll be gone. Naya, how do you know that Mira's background comes from Catverse, which she doesn't speak about often, but you don't know what her blog is, which she talks about in every stream? I have questions. Box.com, I think I'll look into that. Naya, literally, go to Google and type xmirrormirror finds Tumblr and it'll come right up. You don't even have to type in the whole URL. Just type xmirrormirror finds. It'll come up on Google, I promise. Mind your business, you're supposed to be CC shopping. Alright, y'all. I should be cleaning and doing more productive things. I mean, streaming is productive and I love doing it. I've got a lot of packing to do. My lease is up like the beginning of next month and it's like the end of July. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you guys for being here. Feel free to drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming back and for returning. If you're new here, I really do appreciate you for sticking around for the rest of the stream. Till the end, I should say. Yeah, feel free to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys later.